Hi everybody, this is the first pentatonic flute lesson for the second grade of Shining Star Waldorf School. I have my pentatonic flute ready. I've warmed it up with my hands and my breath. So make sure that you've warmed up your flute. Putting your finger over this hole at the top will cut the sound while you're warming it up. Second graders already know that. But just a reminder, so warming up your flute with your hands, making sure it's not too cold. So this is our first video. So this is going to cover the flute, where to put your fingers, and one song. Okay, so this is the first video. Second graders, some of this will be a warm-up for you. Some of this will be things you already know really, really well. So if you know this really well, you can go ahead and go to the second video where you can see more songs and more challenges, okay? So this is our flute. We have the holes in the front and one hole in the back. Parents, you can help your children understand where to put their fingers. My left hand goes on the top of the flute, thumb on the back hole, pointer finger on this top hole, tall man here goes on nothing, just helps hold the flute, ring finger on the following hole, and our pinky can just help hold the side of the flute or be relaxed. Your right hand goes on the bottom part of the flute, where your pointer finger is on the following hole, tall man on the next, ring finger helping support the flute, and finally your pinky back here. And your thumb on the back, your other thumb, helps support the flute. So this is all the fingers on all the holes, okay? It's important that you really practice putting your fingers on each hole. So our first song we're going to practice is Great White Swans on the Water. So we're gonna sing the song and then we're gonna play it. Great white swans on the water are starting to fly. Widespread wings, outstretched necks, as they slowly fly by, gliding down, silent sound, as they fly back to ground. So just showing you what my fingers are going to do on the flute while I play that song, second grade. So if you can, practice leaving your ring finger down the whole time. But if you're a beginner flute, sometimes it's easier to have that finger lift. So I'll be playing with my ring finger lifted, but if you can, keep it down the whole time while you're playing the other notes. That's great. That's good practice. So now we're gonna play that song together. Okay, ready? One more time. right, great job. That was our first video, first lesson. So I would advise you now to go to the second flute video for our second song. If you're still struggling with that song, however, second graders, just watch this video again and really focus on playing that song really well, and especially the lowest note, which is probably the hardest note, I think, to play. So really focusing on getting the right notes. So now that you're done watching and playing with me, I want you to try to practice and play it by yourself, even without watching this video. Okay.